You ever notice how one regulatory memo can turn an entire gear list from want to can't have? Today we're ripping past headlines and legal fear to show the compact, high-capacity tools that actually matter in the field. The PWs, the integrally suppressed rifles, the short-barrel workhorses, and the weird but effective shotguns. If you care about real-world performance instead of internet hype, you'll want to know which guns give you mobility, hit probability, and low signature, and which ones bring headaches in logistics and training. Hit like and subscribe to Firearm Standard. Stay sharp, stay informed. IWI Tavor X95. The Tavor X95 is a bullpup answer to a practical question. How do you keep full-sized rifle performance while shortening the overall length for tight space work? The X95 moves the action and magazine behind the trigger so a 16-inch or longer barrel can live in a frame that measures like a short carbine. The payoff is immediate. You keep 5.56 NATO ballistics with a much smaller footprint, which helps when you're operating in vehicles, narrow hallways, or close protection details. Ergonomics on the X95 are built around one idea: get the rifle to point naturally under stress. The geometry keeps the sight radius usable while letting you shoulder and present quickly. The quick-change barrel and caliber conversion notes in the source let units shift roles without swapping platforms. That modularity can cut logistics friction if a unit needs both 5.56 and 300 BLK capability from the same base gun. Handling does come with trade-offs. Bullpup reloading drills differ from traditional rifles, and ejection ambidexterity must be considered in training. If your kit includes multiple operators, run left-right drills so everyone can index the rifle cleanly. Pick the X95 if you need rifle ballistics inside tight geometry and you're committed to training bullpup reloads and manipulations. It's a solution that gives you the reach of a rifle without the length penalty, but it requires deliberate practice to get the reload rhythm and immediate action drills right. Ruger 1022 Charger. The 10-22 Charger is the small format cousin of the Ruger 1022 family. You get a short 10-inch barrel in a compact package that accepts common 10-22 magazines and a wide array of aftermarket drums and high-capacity feed options. The Charger's value is simple: train more, carry less, and do it with cheap, low-recoil ammunition that lets you build fundamentals without emptying the wallet. Use cases split cleanly. For range time and marksmanship practice, the Charger lets you run hundreds of rounds and work trigger control, sight picture, and transition work with a rifle-like manual of arms but minimal recoil. Its braced configuration and short overall length also make it a candidate for discrete transport or vehicle storage where you want a longer sight radius than a pistol but not the footprint of a carbine. Be realistic about terminal effect. 22 LR is for training, plinking, and certain niche uses. It is not a primary defensive caliber in most doctrines. That said, the Charger's low cost of ownership means you'll actually train more, and training wins over gear in almost every scenario. Practical notes: validate magazine fit and test high-capacity feed devices with the exact ammo you'll run. The Charger's simplicity is its strength. Keep the maintenance routine basic and focus time on drills that translate to larger platforms you own. Saiga 12 AK Shotgun. The Saiga 12 stands out because it marries the Kalashnikov reliability model to 12-gauge firepower. It uses a familiar AK-style receiver and controls, but accepts large shotgun magazines and a wide range of shells. That combination makes it attractive where sustained shotgun effect, magazine-based reloads, and extreme tolerance for harsh conditions are required. Operationally, the Saiga 12 is a tool for roles that need rapid availability of multiple shotgun rounds without the slow reload cycles of tube-fed pumps. It handles a range of loads, but magazine and wad compatibility matter. Test the combinations you intend to use and carry spare magazines that have been acceptance tested. Expect a heavier, meatier impulse than a small-bore rifle. Recoil management and mount discipline are key to keeping follow-ups fast and effective. Field considerations: the Saiga's AK-style parts and service approach make it easier to sustain in austere conditions where proprietary parts are a liability. That durability trades off with weight and bulk compared with simple pumps or lightweight semis. If your mission demands raw 12-gauge output with repeatable magazine swaps and rugged serviceability, the Saiga 12 fills that niche cleanly. Kalashnikov KP9. The KP9 is Kalashnikov engineering translated into the pistol-caliber carbine space: gas system, rotating bolt, and a control layout that leans on AK ergonomics. The core idea is simple: give users a 9mm platform that handles rough use, tolerates adverse conditions, and feeds from a range of pistol-caliber magazines while keeping the manual of arms intuitive for those used to AK controls. For teams that already maintain an AK inventory, the KP9 lowers training friction and offers a familiar service routine. On the range, the KP9 shows its design intent. The gas system smooths out follow-ups compared with straight blowback PCCs, and the rotating bolt approach improves extraction and reduces stress on the feed path under sustained fire. That can mean fewer stoppages when you run extended mag drills, or mixed ammunition types. Expect a meatier feel than lightweight blowback designs. The moving mass and gas timing bring a different impulse, but that also improves control with heavier mag dumps. Practical selection points. Magazine compatibility is a determinative factor. Choose mags that have proven reliable in the KP9 and acceptance test any high-capacity drums or third-party suppliers. Parts commonality with Kalashnikov-style weapons can be an asset. Spring kits, pins, and furniture options are generally easy to source. On maintenance, focus on gas block and piston inspection intervals. Carbon buildup in a gas system affects timing more than it does in blowback guns. For operators who prize endurance and low-skill maintenance, the KP9 is a compelling PCC that bridges AK robustness and 9mm logistics. Tactical employment and training, practice MIG-change mechanics, and immediate action under stress. The KP9 rewards aggressive, practiced manipulation with predictable malfunctions behaviors when they occur. If your unit or team prioritizes ruggedness and wants to minimize specialty spare parts, the KP9 fits neatly into that plan. Just remember to vet magazines and run the exact loads you will carry for mission reliability. CZ Scorpion EVO3 S1. The Scorpion EVO3 S1 is a refined take on the pistol-caliber carbine concept, low recoil, tight handling, and a control layout that supports rapid transitions. Its blowback-derived action is tuned to deliver snappy follow-ups with minimal muzzle rise, and the chassis accepts modern accessories, optics, lights, and suppressors without disrupting the platform's balance. For shooters who want a PDW-like manual of arms in 9mm, the Scorpion is a practical and predictable tool. Shooting the Scorpion feels different from an AR pattern PCC. The low-bore axis and compact weight distribution let you drive the muzzle quickly, and the trigger geometry on many models supports precise follow-ups even in fast strings. That makes it a natural fit for CQB drills and dynamic drills where accuracy under speed matters. Magazine selection matters. Stick with proven OEM or vetted aftermarket mags to avoid feed lip issues common across PCCs. Maintenance and logistics. The Scorpion is relatively simple to field strip and service, but as with all PCCs, keep an eye on magazine necks and feed lips and inspect extractors periodically. Blowback designs can be sensitive to bullet profile and crimp, so validate your suppression or subsonic runs with the exact ammunition you'll use. The platform's accessory friendliness makes it easy to tailor an optic and light package for the task, but avoid excessive front-end mass that can upset the balance you liked at the range. Tactical notes and training. The Scorpion rewards anchor and drive fundamentals. Good cheek weld and a solid shoulder make follow-ups faster and more consistent. For teams moving from pistol to PCC, practice transitions, mag changes, and immediate action until they're reflexive. For vehicle crews and close protection specialists, the Scorpion's compact footprint and controllable impulse make it a high-value option, especially where logistics favor 9mm commonality. Daniel Defense DDM4 PDW. The DDM4 PDW compresses 5.56 NATO performance into a package built around extreme compactness. The goal is clear: deliver rifle-caliber terminal effect where a long rifle is impractical. That requires deliberate engineering, gas system tuning, shortened gas tube or piston alternatives, and buffer systems designed to tame the harsher impulse of short barrels. The PDW concept keeps rifling length and chamber pressures in mind so the gun cycles reliably while staying maneuverable in tight geometry. Field behavior of a true short barrel 5.56 differs from a full-length rifle. Velocity is lower and terminal performance changes, so pick ammo and bullet profiles that perform at reduced speeds. Daniel Defense tunes the PDW's gas system to be forgiving with duty and barrier-appropriate loads, but as with any short barrel 5.56, run functional tests with the exact rounds you intend to carry. The balance and stock geometry are optimized for rapid presentation from vehicle seats and confined spaces. The PDW's short length makes it easy to move in and out of cramped positions without losing sight index. Logistics and maintenance. A PDW grade 5.56 will be more sensitive to headspace, gas timing, and buffer dynamics than a full-length rifle. Maintain a spares kit for gas components and buffer parts, and include cleaning intervals that reflect heavy use with hotter or high-volume shooting. On the plus side, ammunition logistics stay simple if your unit already uses 5.56. The common caliber reduces supply complexity compared with PWs running proprietary calibers. Tactical employment and training. The PDW is not a generalist rifle. It's a mobility-first weapon. Train for close-in engagement, retention shooting, and rapid transition to secondary weapons. Emphasize ammo selection that preserves terminal effectiveness at reduced velocities, and practice manipulation in seated and constrained positions. For security details, convoy personnel, and operators who need rifle effects without the length, the DDM-4 PDW is a focused tool, effective when matched to mission and trained to competence. P90. The P90 was designed around a single idea: put lots of effective rounds into a very small package and do it in a way that changes how you fight in tight spaces. Its top-mounted, translucent 50-round magazine gives you a ready capacity most carbines only dream about, and the compact bullpup layout makes the whole system easy to manipulate inside vehicles or confined workspaces. The 5.7H28 round the P90 uses trades diameter for velocity and sectional density. It's fast, flat, and was designed to defeat light barriers and soft armor at close ranges. That's a different philosophy from big hole stops the fight. It's about high hit probability, penetration where needed, and controllable recoil so shooters can string shots together. Handling and training. The P90 points naturally once you get the different balance and top-mounted mag out of your head. Practice reload indexing with the top feed. Mag changes feel odd at first compared with box magazines, so train that motion until it's reflexive. The ergonomics are very user-friendly. Ambidextrous controls are built in, but the unique magazine geometry requires you to be deliberate about how you carry spares. Logistics note: 5.7x228 isn't 9mm. Plan your ammo supply and acceptance test your chosen loads. If your mission asks for compact profile, high ready capacity, and high velocity punch at PDW ranges, the P90 is a purpose-fit answer. PS90. The PS90 keeps the P90 family's core strengths while adapting to civilian ownership requirements. Same top-mounted 50-round magazine concept, same fast 5.728 ballistics in a semi-auto package, and the same compact footprint that excels in close quarters. For a lot of shooters, the PS90 is the most practical way to get PDW ergonomics and huge ready capacity without the complexity of select fire logistics. It shines as a vehicle gun, a range carbine for fast multiple target work, or a home kit where you want lots of rounds ready without a huge external profile. Shooting and selection notes. Mounting optics and lights is straightforward. The flat, wide receiver gives you a stable platform for red dots and light mounts that stay aligned during transitional movements. Recoil is light, so you can train fast and actually build honest muscle memory for follow-ups. But again, ammo planning is crucial. 5.7's terminal effect depends on bullet construction and velocity, so choose loads that give the performance you need at expected engagement distances. For users who value capacity, compact handling, and flat-shooting small-bore ballistics, the PS90 is a clean, civilian-ready PDW that rewards deliberate practice and a logistical plan. Keltec KSG. The KSG takes a shotgun problem and solves it by rethinking where the tubes go. 2 magazine tubes stacked under the bore give you selectable capacity and a compact, short overall length. You can carry a large loadout of buckshot or combo the tubes with buckshot and slugs to change roles on the move. The bullpup layout keeps the sight radius usable while keeping the whole gun short for vehicle use or tight room handling. The trade-off is that reloads and tube management are different from single-tube or magazine-fed designs. You need to be procedural about which tube is active and how you stage reloads under stress. How to employ the KSG. Think in patterns and pre-planned tube changes. A common approach is to load one tube with buckshot for immediate CQB work and the second with slugs or specialty rounds for barrier or longer reach. Practice the tube select lever until it's reflexive, and run reload drills so you can change tubes or top them up with speed when the fight pauses. The KSG's recoil and balance are heavier than small 12GA semis, so grip and stance fundamentals matter. Logistics. Magazines aren't a concern, but shell choice and choke selection affect patterns dramatically in the short bullpup barrel configuration. Test your loads to know your pattern at typical engagement distances. Tactical caveats. The KSG shines as a vehicle or static defense tool where length and capacity matter more than ultra-rapid reloads. If your doctrine expects mag style swaps under continuous motion, a mag-fed shotgun or PCC may be a better fit. But when you want a lot of 12-gauge rounds ready in a short gun that still patterns acceptably, the KSG answers that niche clearly. These 8 firearms show a simple truth. Engineering, not fear, determines capability. Each platform trades size, signature, or logistics for a clear effect. PWs for maneuver, bullpups for compact handling, high-capacity designs for sustained engagement, and integrally suppressed or short-barrel rifles for low-signature work. None are magic. Each demands the right ammo, maintenance, and focused training to be reliable. If you're shopping or issuing one, match the tool to the mission, run real-world function tests with your intended loads, and build a parts and cleaning plan before you carry or deploy it. Responsible ownership and deliberate training keep capability useful and safe. Like and follow firearm standard.